Hello everyone, so today I'm going to continue doing this excavator, and this is the excavator that we already doing some of the job to especially on the hydraulics system, such as the travel motor, the main pump, swing motor, center joint. Yeah, that's all the thing that we already done for this machine. You can check out the video that I upload on my channel, particularly for this excavator, which this excavator is already been parked for almost 3 years. I think more than 3 years already. Okay, so for today's job I will be doing the maintenance and service for this pilot control, left and right, and also I will repair and service the relief valve, because last time and I tried to run this machine and the pressure is not stable. So this is the pilot control. So for this side, for the left side, I haven't replaced the seal yet, and for this one it's already done. So this is the relief valve, which is the function is to control the hydraulic pressure. If let's say we set the pressure to 4,000 psi, which means that any excess pressure more than 4,000, this thing will release the pressure back to the tank. But if let's say this relief valve, it has some component problem inside and it's not functioning very well, it might be affecting the pressure of this machine. There is a 4 relief valve on the top, and also there is a 4 relief valve on the bottom for this control valve. So basically it has every function of this excavator has one relief valve. Alright, so if let's say the boom up and down, for boom up there is one relief valve, and for boom down there is one relief valve. So it's same for all the function of this excavator, such the bucket, arm, and also the track, and also the swing. Right, so each of the function will have 2 relief valve. So this is very important to actually doing some maintenance on the relief valve, because that is the thing that actually control pressure of this all the function of this excavator. It's not gonna be working very well if relief valve is having some problem, right? Okay, so this is all the part for the pilot valve. And this is the seal. Last time, during the time that I run this machine, there is a leak. There is a hydraulic oil leak here. So the seal is just very simple. You just need to put inside of here like this, and then put this shaft again back to the housing, yeah, and like that. And also this is the o-ring, and this o-ring is to prevent the hydraulic oil leak outside of this housing. Okay, so the o-ring and also the oil seal is already installed, and yeah, it's just very simple work actually to do for this pilot. And then after that, you're gonna put back this shaft or this spool back to the pilot housing. So just put like that. Okay, so just like that. And then at the bottom here, this is all the fitting. So each of this fitting has one o-ring. So the o-ring is here. Okay, so I already installed a new o-ring for this fitting. Then yeah, just put it back. Okay, so all the seal is already installed. So the function of this pilot valve is actually to control the movement of this excavator. So basically, for this particular pilot valve, this is the left hand side pilot valve, really controlling two function. So this is the swing function, and then this one is for the arm function. So it only controls two function. So another one, the right hand side pilot valve, will control another two function, which is the bucket and also the boom. So at the bottom of this pilot valve, there is a two mark, which is one is the T and also another mark is the P. The T mark is actually is a tank, and the P is the pressure. So the pressure is coming from the gear pump and going into this pilot valve here. Okay, so now the pilot valve is done. Okay, so this is the relief valve, and this one is for the arm. Yeah, this will be for arm to go in to close the arm. Right, so we're gonna check all the component inside of this and see if any defect or any damage, or else we're gonna need to replace the new o-ring for this relief valve. Okay, so this is all the component inside of this relief valve. There is a needle, there is a spring, and a piston, and yeah, this is all the parts. Okay, so I already replaced the o-ring for this relief valve. So this one is the old o-ring. So yeah, already replaced. So now I'm going to install back this all the component inside. When I try to push the piston inside to go down, okay, so the piston is actually stuck. It's not going up, so this is not good. When the piston is stuck, all the pressure will release back to the tank. The problem is actually is coming from this the o-ring, right? So I'm gonna show you um, o-ring for this piston. So this is like the piston o-ring. So you can see here that the o-ring is actually fit, but it's a bit high from the piston, so that's why this piston is stuck. Okay, so the piston is now can move down and up smoothly. So this is the old o-ring. It's actually new, but it's quite a big. Then I replace much smaller than this one, and now the piston can move down and up smoothly. So I'm gonna install back to the control valve, and later on, after everything's all of the hydraulic component of this machine is done, then it's ready to run, then we're gonna do the adjustment for the pressure. Okay, so this is gonna be the main relief valve for this excavator. So basically this main relief is controlling half function of this excavator, and another half of this function will be one main relief, which means that there is two main relief for this excavator. Okay, so this main relief is already, yeah, I've done doing the servicing and already replaced all the o-ring. So the design is quite different. It's much more longer than the relief buff, correct? Okay, so the position of this main relief gonna be here. It's gonna be here. Right. So this is the bucket, and this is the boom, and this is the arm. So the main relief actually control half of this control buff here. So this is the half, left hand side. This is the half for the right hand side, controlling the function for left track, boom, and bucket. Okay, so for another half, right hand side will be controlling the right track, arm, and also swing, right? But for the right side here, the main relief gonna be at the bottom of this control valve, so the location will be at the bottom right there. So that's it for today's video. I hope that you can get something from my sharing today, and yeah, I hope that I can share a lot more information about excavator in future. Alright, so that's it for today, so see you guys on the next video.